when you're furious, but why are you so serious?
So I put out a video prompt of Coworker Music Part 2. Send me songs that you think are the best and funniest examples of Coworker music, and I'll go over the best ones tonight on stream for a video. And right here we have the man himself, Dax, my favorite rapper. This whole video is just an excuse to talk about Dax, by the way. He is the greatest. But if you guys remember at the beginning of this channel, one of my first videos, and especially one of my most popular videos that people liked a lot, was going over the coworker music epidemic. Just in general, talking about what qualifies as coworker music in the first place. There's a couple subsections I've noticed to be the case where normally what would fall under coworker music is generally bland, emotionless, like mind-numbing retail music is put on like the 9-to-5 playlist for department stores, basically. That's coworker music for a lot of people. But also, there's the different side of it, the most abysmal Instagram music dog shit you've ever heard in your life.
1, 2, eat my fucking poop.
Yes, I just said that.
What you gonna do? You're gonna cry cause I took you by surprise. Oh my god, how cringe, you guys.
This guy is unanimous in the spaces of coworker music, where all of his comment section, all of his comments is filled with just people saying it's coworker music. It's to the extent where he's playing into the bit at this point. It's like his whole like money-making scheme at this point is playing into the meme. But my favorite example of this that I just can't stop talking about, I need to talk about him. It's just, I love this guy Dax. I'm obsessed with this guy Dax, and especially his Joker song. His whole Joker persona and theme, it's so good. He is the greatest.
I needed somewhere to take my mistakes.
This is how he advertises his music. It's so good. And you could tell even the production value being put into this makes it 10 times better. The fact that he has like this high quality like 4K camera for a YouTube short. He's got a straight jacket he bought as a prop just for this video. The clown makeup every time is just done perfectly to a T. And don't get me started with the laugh. The thing that I found is the most entertaining about his account is that this like laughing marketing scheme seems to be a repeated offense on several of his videos. These are all separate videos that all start the exact same way.
I needed somewhere to take my mistakes.
It's just a separate song. So if you click on this one, it's the same exact thing, but it's a different song. It's the same thing.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. But
That's my favorite line. You're insane. You're in pain. Dude, the voices stop when he sings. You just don't get it. See, so that's the whole concept, right? It's like your coworker showing you this, thinking it's actually like some, deep piece of media that like gets them through some struggles, and you just have to sit through this saying like, yeah, man, this is pretty good. No one on this flight knows that I made this song.
I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. Carrying all of this weight.
Dude, surely he's just fucking around at this point. Like, he is playing into the joke. It's so good. Just like cuts to like just a whole bunch of random people minding their own business. When the nerdy kid hops on the track.
Is this the studio?
All it takes is one shot to get me feeling myself, and have the devil knocking at my door.
The funny kid when he comes home from school. It's unfortunate because people are out there genuinely thinking it's relatable and deep and it means a lot to them, but it's so trash. That is the most interesting fact about it too, is that like undoubtedly there are people out there who are bawling their eyes out, who are like experiencing their vulnerable emotions to Dax Joker cosplay. This Joker song by Dax has 83 million plays. That's people having this on repeat. There are people who genuinely are like bumping this and getting emotional to it. So that's my personal favorite type of coworker music, but what did you guys have to say for yourself? Anything released by Coldplay since 2014, specifically something just like this? Unfortunately, I do have to agree with this, and it pains me because of course, Coldplay, I never thought they were like a crazy insane band, but they had good songs. They had legit songs. I talked about this several times and they're just another example of it. They just went in this insane radio polished, devoid of authenticity and emotion angle. Yeah, just like something like this it wasn't that their collab with Diplo or something, and it's another one of those songs where you can't tell that it's Coldplay. Like, it doesn't sound like Coldplay. It sounds like this could just be anyone's song. Yeah, it was the Chainsmokers, not Diplo.
Something just like this.
Yes, deeply. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like trying to go for this emotional, but also like beat drop chain smokers vibe of some sorts. And it just feels devoid of emotion. Kind of anything that chain smokers touches, to be honest. I feel like it's like the opposite of the Midas touch. Little older, but happier by Marshmellow featuring Bastille. Oh, are those the Pompeii guys?
Ayo, ayo.
I've been thinking, I want you to be happier.
But already I'm noticing a trend with this, is that these first two songs out the bats, the problem is that they are trying to go for like an emotional song, but have such this clean production that strips the personality from it. For me, those emotions aren't conveyed with how polished and plastic it sounds. Bro just doesn't like EDM, SMH. No, that's not inherently true. No, I wouldn't say I'm a big guy on EDM in general. I will be honest. EDM can be good. It's just, it has to fit the feel to it. But in general, I just don't know how well of a mix and mesh it is to try to go for like this dramatic emotional song with on the nose lyrics while simultaneously having an epic beat drop. I don't think those two like mix that well. Yes, that's what I mean, man. It's just, I feel like that like makes it so unserious and kind of like an eye roller. So it feels like a remix of what originally is trying to be like just an emotional piano ballad. Like, do you remember what they did to that one I Took a Pill in Ibiza song?
A pill in Ibiza.
Granted, not a fan of the song at all, but clearly he's trying to go for a more stripped back approach here because he's talking about just like overall addiction, you know, a low point in his life. But the hilarious thing about this is that the remix, yeah, I have people saying in the chat, this is the original question mark, because people don't even know that this is the original. They've only heard the remix, which is 2.2 billion plays, which takes this like emotional song that he was trying to go for here and turns it into like this hype little beat drop remix.
Why like me? Never really know why like me.
Just like a completely different feel, and wait until you see the beat drop. How to get free Robux type song? Yes, that's so true. This is a Roblox tutorial song. It just is. How to get 9,999 Robux tutorial, Roblox. The newest glitch. Yes! Literally a gaming YouTuber's intro. So that is like the hilarious irony that I'm starting to notice, is that they're taking like these emotional songs, putting the worst remix and beat drop of all time. Somehow it gets bigger, but it just makes the song so much more emotionless. And I feel like all of these are like kind of 10 out of 10 so far, if I'm being honest. This kind of is getting to the core of it. Definitely anything Liam listens to. Okay, good one. Okay. Nice one, man. I especially like this as 54 likes. MCR is Coworker music. Okay, this person, what is that name? Garchamp?
Permanently banned.
Skits Craven, that's all. Creepy Coworker though. Oh my gosh, this guy's so good.
She want a guy with personality. I got multiple. Tell the judge the murder's culpable. I'm really lovable.
It doesn't get better than this. Oh my, this guy. This is, now we're talking. See, this is the Coworker type of music that I love the most, okay? Now, if we're talking about marketing geniuses too, he is up there. He is up there with Dax. A Song for My Ex.
Hello, dumb bitch. You remember me? You were the one that ran off and cheated, huh? Go figure. Innocent slut just turned gold digger.
Man, was that necessary for the music video? Just like, he's really in there. He did not fake this. He is not acting here.
Innocent slut just turned gold digger.
Speak the truth, man. Call out these women. Call out these women, man.
I know you have a knife, I promise mine's way bigger.
That is an all-time expression right here. This is beyond Coworker music. Looks like he's on a registry. Okay, man, that's mean. This is what mental illness looks like.
Never gotta like me. Half the time I don't like me neither. I'm mad depressed. Want a cart right now, but these cuts are fresh.
Is this guy okay? No, he just told you. He told you he's struggling. These are the thoughts of a disturbed mind. All right, what's this? Apata, Rose, and Bruno Mars. I hear this song constantly on the radio at work, and it drives me insane. I get what you're saying. This is 100%. It fits in the same category where it's going to be on all the retail 9-to-5 playlists. It's going to be overplayed to hell on the radio. But does this fit under the same like Coworker music genre that we're talking about? It does, yes. New gen Coworker. Okay, I see it from that angle. Okay, I get what you're saying there. Where they hear the song, they're like,
This is the greatest thing of all time.
It's just kind of cringe and basic, like radio song. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like on the same level as these previous ones. Yes, bro, it's so annoying. I think like the main annoying part is probably the post chorus, like this. People are kind of you know, losing their mind at if they hear 5 times in a row at their shift. I could understand that, but I don't think this is the worst offender. 6 out of 10-ish, maybe 7 out of 10. Alex Warren, especially Ordinary, just so overplayed now. Now see, this is another huge song that is on the charts, and I would agree on this one full stop. Now this is something that fully applies, because again, it's trying to go for that like deep emotional feel to it, but I just feel like it's so hollow, and it just doesn't, for me personally, it just doesn't convey that emotion at all. It just feels so just polished. Bro, my choir has to sing the song for a concert. Save me, Liam. You've been sentenced, unfortunately, to the worst fates of all, like, that you could possibly conceive of. That is but it's just like Christian music. It just feels like Christian worship music. Like, unfortunately, I was sentenced to 2 times a week going to mass in high school, not only going on every Sunday, but also every Wednesday we would have in-school mass in the gym, and they would just play the worst like Christian rock, Christian country songs you've ever heard in your life. And this is like the first thing I think of when I hear something like this. It brings back PTSD, horrifying memories. Only 2. I had to go 4 times a week. Man, you did not have to go 4 times a week. Are you kidding me? But yeah, it's just like kind of just like this lame Christian rock. I don't understand it at all, especially how huge this song is. The thought, I'm really trying not to be pretentious here, but I don't understand like getting like emotional to this. I feel like this is just like the definition of lame to me and lacks any kind of flair or interest. It's just so bland, like unseasoned chicken. Yes, oh my gosh. This is so true. Sucker by Jonas Brothers. I used to work in retail, and I once heard this as a hold music at one of our other stores. Getting jump scared over the speaker, just like worst quality you've ever heard in your life over the phone of this song. This is such an accurate example. And you can honestly take any modern day Jonas Brothers song and apply this to the prompt as well. Because I'm gonna be honest, of course, you know, no surprise, I've never really been a big Jonas Brothers guy, but apparently they used to like write their own songs to a certain degree. They would be involved in the writing process, but now any kind of modern song from them, they just don't write anything. They don't write anything, man. They're just shopping for songs. Literally, their artistic expression through their music is literally just shopping the market, shopping the industry markets, and buying a song from someone else. I just find it to be the lamest thing in the world. Like, not even, of course, pop stars work with other songwriters and they're involved in the creative process. Like, even someone like Sabrina Carpenter, right? Like, Sabrina Carpenter, at least from what I've heard, involved in the creative process with her songwriter when she's in the room with her. But something like this, I've heard them talk about it, and they just outwardly said that they just called up a producer, talked to him about this, they just cut the song and just recorded their voice over it. They are just doing a cover of some other producer's song. I'm gonna be honest, man, that's the lamest thing in the world. I know it's nothing new. I know this has been around for a while, but it's still worth pointing out, talking about, especially with people who used to write their own music before.
We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me.
The music video was fire, not gonna lie. Well, okay, that brings me up to another point about them. I'm not trying to come across as like really going in on them, but I saw this and I thought it was shameless, like an obvious cash grab to the highest order. So I saw the Jonas Brothers record this video that was like, we sponsored up with this, I think it was like Samsung phone company, to show off how good their camera is. So we decided to film our entire music video with this Samsung phone and their Samsung phone camera. If that's like your artistic expression, like with an album, an artist get an album, the certain amount of like, you know, financial backing they have from their label, they're only allowed to have like 2, maybe 3 music videos per album. So if your artistic expression is so lacking that for one of your music videos, you just literally do a sponsorship, like that's the way you present your art, that is shameful to me. I mean, you got to get the bag. I mean, I guess if you just consider art as a job first and artistic expression second, but You know, obviously, I want the opposite of that to happen. Yeah, it was like this like I Can't Lose official music video, filmed exclusively. Oh, it was the Google Pixel. Okay, I can't play much of this, but you get the concept. It's an advertisement. It's literally an advertisement. Their artistic expression is an advertisement, paid promotion for another company just to show off their camera. That's lame. That's like the lamest thing I think you could possibly do for a music video. It's actually just an ad. This is a 3-minute unskippable ad disguised as a music video. Sucker for Pain. I swear to God, that was the go-to song for edgy type of coworker and edgy teenagers. They got everybody on this song. They got all the legends. Logic, Ty Dolla $ign, Wiz Khalifa, Imagine Dragons. Steals the show.
I'm just a sucker for
The Liam theme song, man, just the mix of like the rap verses. I actually couldn't think of a better collab. Logic on the verses and Imagine Dragons on the chorus. I'm winning the Olympics with that one. Something about Imagine Dragons, just hearing them say, I want to chain you up, I want to tie you down, I'm a slave to your games. Do it for the fam, dog. 10 toes down, dog. They just saying shit, bro. I think this decently applies. If we're talking, yeah, I think the way the person described it is like the, you know, edgy. What year did this come out? Like the edgy 2016, 2017, maybe like type of person. Doechii reference there. What are you talking about? Anxiety? Wait, what? Guys.
all this pressure give me anxiety. Walk slow.
Because you have a problem. You actually have a problem. This is not my fault. YouTube comments, stop blaming me for bringing up anxiety. It's not my fault. It's actually not my problem anymore. Okay? I've done everything in my power to stop talking about anxiety. It's you guys. It's you. You guys are obsessed with it. I didn't even notice this was here. Stop. Oh yeah, Ed Sheeran. We never talked about him in the original video. I actually didn't even notice. I think I put in the thumbnail, but we didn't even talk about it. That is for sure. That for sure applies. That's definitely got to be like a key example, especially like his recent stuff. Of course, you could pick like the biggest examples, like Shape of You. But there was like this recent song he put out from his like latest album that, again, it was the problem where I couldn't even tell that it was him singing. What is going on here? This wasn't even the song I was looking for, but it just still applies. What is happening? Surprisingly bad. Unrecognizable voice that has such touched up production. I don't even know this is Ed Sheeran. This is what I'm talking about, man. Does that sound like Ed Sheeran to you? Honestly, if you're like just telling me to listen to this song without knowing who it is, closing my eyes, I don't think I would guess Ed Sheeran. I actually don't think I would. And you know, again, I've never been a big Ed Sheeran guy. I never thought he really created that interesting music, like kind of ever. But something just to point out is like a huge discrepancy is the songs that blew him up, like the A-Team. There is such a huge difference here.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes.
Like this is a fine song. Like you may not think it's like crazy or that interesting, but this is a decent song. Liam, Bad Habits is the perfect example. Is that another one?
My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone, conversation.
Yeah, this was the song I was looking for. Man, what is this skinwalking of the weekend? Who am I actually listening to? Who am I listening to here? Why did he do that? I just don't even understand that. Why is he just literally doing The Weeknd? And that got 2 billion streams? 2 billion streams, man? He's the weekday. Unholy by Sam Smith. Okay, are you guys trolling? Stop. But you're messing with the video. You really want me to do Unholy? Okay, this is not my fault, man. Okay, everybody in the YouTube, just know this is not my fault. This is their fault. Blame my viewers. That's what I do for all these videos, okay? In case there's actually a bad submission, I could always just blame it on my viewers for
Mommy.
you know it's gonna start off. You know a song always starts off good when it starts with mommy.
Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot.
Oh yeah. I'm just kind of confused more than anything. Man, this guy has 50 million monthly listeners. Damn. That's what Dirty Boy is getting him. But yeah, I'm just confused on this guy's direction with his voice, because I mean, if you listen to Sam Smith stuff from like what was it, like 2012, 2014, he has a legit voice. He has a talented voice. Like not really my style 100%, but can't deny that the guy has like a good voice. I just don't know about using it in this way. I'm not really. I never saw the vision with this song.
She be poppin'
She be popping it. Okay, I don't see how this is Coworker music though. I don't see the vision on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of like a 3 out of 10 for me. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, we did an original Coworker music video about this, going more into depth, as well as multiple other prompts several months ago that you can always check out on this channel if you enjoyed. Plenty other videos just like this. If you liked, be sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We got consistent uploads coming out. Great stuff is happening. Appreciate all of you. Thanks to the Patreon enjoyers, the viewers, helping out the channel. If you want exclusive access to a Discord server, for tiers 2 and 3, you can get that. If you want to call into my streams and get exclusive access to like talking when I do call-in streams, you could join that. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time.